The Senate has passed full funding for Homeland Security shortly after the House planned its own short-term version as a shutdown deadline looms. House Republicans are seeking to continue a fight to stop President Barack Obama's immigration policies. The House version extends the agency's $40 bn, £26 bn, budget for 3 weeks. If neither bill is passed in both chambers and signed by Mr. Obama, a partial government shutdown starts after midnight on Saturday. About 200,000 department employees, including border and airport security agents, will continue to work without pay if the agency does not have funding. The House must pass this bill in short order to keep the lights on at the Department of Homeland Security in the near term, said Republican Representative Harold Rogers. Hopefully, this will buy us this additional time that we clearly need. Some Republicans sought to use the Homeland Security Department funding, which includes immigration officials, as a bargaining chip to force President Barack Obama to end a set of policies on immigration. Mr. Obama used his executive powers to protect about 5 million undocumented immigrants from deportation. Republicans say Mr. Obama overstepped his powers in doing so. A separate ruling by a federal judge has blocked those policies from starting while a lawsuit by more than 24 states goes forward. Meanwhile, the Senate has passed a bill to fully fund the Homeland Security Department through the budget year. Despite having no provisions against Mr. Obama's immigration policies, the measure passed 68-31. Some Republican senators have expressed a desire to fight the execution actions in the courts, rather than threaten the department's funding. Homeland Security Secretary Jeh Johnson urged Congress on Thursday to pass full funding. A short-term continuing resolution exacerbates the uncertainty for my workforce and puts us back in the same position, on the brink of a shutdown just days from now, Mr. Johnson said. The White House has said Mr. Obama would prefer a full funding bill but would sign a short-term measure to prevent a shutdown. But House Democrats are opposing the measure and Mr. Obama has said he will veto any bill that affects immigration. Other House Republicans said they would also not support a short-term bill. I am not going to vote under any circumstances to fund illegal conduct, said Representative Mo Brooks. It does not make any difference whether the funding is for 3 weeks, 3 months, or a full fiscal year. If it's illegal, it's illegal.